Moi kaikille! Täällä Salla. Ja... Ja... Niin. Niin, Horizon Forbidden West jatkuu jälleen. Ja... Me ollaan nyt menossa... Nyt pois täältä paikasta, joka tultiin ketjurikki, tai minkä tämä nyt olikaan nimeltään. Ja ollaan menossa etsimään Erendia. Eli mennään tuonne, minne viimeksi on nähty Erend. Ja... Ja... Hajotetaan tämä tästä, tämä harjoitusnukke. No niin, sitten jatketaan matkaapi. Elikkä katsotaanpas nyt mikäs tuo... Vaivaaminen vaatii erityisen työkalun. No, okei. Okay. Toinen täällä on. Tuolla on. Okei. On rynniä. Vanha tyndyri. Mä puinen säine. Saattaa siis olla arvokasta. Resursseja. Rynniä. Rynniä. Okidoki. Tuota. Joo, mä tiedän tuon, että vain ratsastaa rynniöillä. Jops, pipsistä. On vähän kiviä tästä mukaan. Muutama kivet joukkoon. Ops, sitä heijakaapi.
Machine's weak against frost.
Tonkia, okei.
This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Toinen tonkia.
It's always something.
Hold tight. I'll see what I can do.
Tuossa. Okidoki. No mites tuolla on villisika, okei? Okay. No niin. Mene vaan. Täällä ei oo mitään. Jeps. Jeps. Jeepulis. Piikkiselkä 13. Juu ei. Joo ei, minkäs näköinen se on? Piikkiselkä. Se on, Rynniä on ihan tuttu. Mutta piikkiselkä. Mä en saanut sitä näkään kunnolla skannattua, kai. Ja sitten Petra. Tuolla, eli me pitäisi niinku päästä jotenkin hieman kiertämällä. Hienosti. Olta vähän. Niin kuin ovelasti. Pikkuisen niin kuin. Sitten ne. Niin. No niin, toikkia pikkuinen.
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day. Thank the forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but she nothing's the youngest game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. See your practice time. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. Then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do.
South, after more bristlebacks?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of mine make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Okay.
Something happened in Chain Scrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Elvend.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulven discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got in all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
Okay.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Erend headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
No joo, tiedetään nämä jutut. Joo. Naapas. Ei niinku mitään täällä mitään. No, eipä ole. Tulos on. Tarvikelaatikkätkö?
Tracks. Maybe Vanguards.
Ouch.
I'm a cauldron to learn how to what sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Okay. Erend.
Another one down. Now this is what I was forged for. No lectures to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just a fight. Aloy?
Erend! Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Elikkä, katsotaanpas. On tonkia. Happapiikkiselkä.
Canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Okei, katsotaanpas nyt. Piikkiselkä. oma kone, joka kaivaa esiin resursseja. Syöksyy hampaillaan ärsytettynä, se voi kaivaa maasta romua ja tehostaa sitä elementtimateriaalilla etähyökkäyksiä ja etäitaisteluja varten. Mitä sitten on sokille. Sokki. Okei. Sokille. Allotis. Selvä hommapi. No. Ai. 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 No, hei siinä. Sieltä saa vaikka mitä. Vaikka mitä niinku. Okei.
Copied my best.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the dock just to watch me get wrecked. What's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over. It's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone. Now that figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. This just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studious Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
That's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah? Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, I left when I did, how I did, for a reason. A good one.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Listen to me. Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what I just said. Everything living is going to die unless I fix a piece of technology created by the old ones. And time's running out.
Well, I guess that's the reason, all right. I'm an idiot.
Erend!
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you need it elsewhere, obviously. We'll make it without you.
Doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. It'll only slow you down.
Vaikka mitä. Tavaraa.
It's always good to have extra.
No ei oo mitään enempää.
Just go, Aloy. You'll be fine.
There's the quarry Thurles mentioned.
Break those asses, chuckles.
Looks like the Osram decided to put up a fight. No more ammo. One less machine. Incoming. Ammo's out.
Ai ai ai. Ouch.
Another one down. One less machine. Another one down.
Over here. We gotta talk.
Oi, siinä jälleenkin. Tää mitä? Anna. Tässä kerrottavaa enempää. Ei varmaankaan. Olemme nähnyt puhumaan tälle.
I don't know what Anora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quad without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
Do you need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
Okidoki.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chain Scrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Olvin the good news. Voorhees too. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen.
Hei kaivautuja. Tulepas tänne. Älä sitten tuu. Älä sitten tule. On tosta ratsu. Vaikka kyllä mikään matka. Pitäisi sammuttaa. Kumminkin.
Time to get Olvin to blow the whistle, then Voorhees to bear light.
Okei. Okei, täällä tilttiin. Ops. No niin, elikkä nauhoitus keskeytyi. Tuli yli tunti tossa. Vaan plekkarilla on rajoituksena on tunti. Mutta joo, nyt suoritetaan tuo. Tehdään tää tehtävä vielä päätöksen, tää sivutehtävä ja lopetellaan.
Still here, I see.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done it again. The Bristlebacks are defeated. You. Sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business.
Yay.
And Olvend has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it.
Yeah!
Woo! Haha.
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
No nyt on joo, me saadaan nuo kauppiat tosta, jeps.
Well, the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barrenlight. Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Tässä tuolla on yeah. Tuo pitäisi vielä puhua. Täällä.
The way to Barrenlight is clear. Get moving.
You're not Erend Vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When I've
says.
cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, good breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barrenlight, Wadis. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If we can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barrenlight, or poke around the Daunt some more first, and maybe take Petra up on that drink.
Okei. Oletko tehnyt nuo muitakin tehtäviä vähän tuossa ja kun täällä on monta sivutehtäviä. Nyt tämä ja no nää on kyllä, että no mä saan tuosta tehtyä joo. Tehdään se tästä nyt sitten tuollakin on jotain tehtävää pituulla, joku sivutehtävä. Mutta niin. Noissa on tää joku. No, tää on vaikka kuinka näitä tehtäviä. Tässä on Petra tuossa, mutta tässä.
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Olven's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. Even with the valley working again, Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Karja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of barren light must continue.
Papa.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Well, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding barren light instead.
Okie dokie. Mikäs tämä on? Tää on joku pelihomma. Kokeillaan tätä.
Revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Okei. Katsotaanpas nyt sitten. Elikkä.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakhs like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. Now, if you want to play the game,
If you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Okidoki.
Come back anytime, Ray.
Tässä. Tuolla joku. Petran
Come
kanssa.
for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olven grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. Never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by. Convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
Tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees.
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law breaking.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olven's plans. Now, if only there was some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olven?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olven has taken to blaming the Carja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Carja for anything.
Damn Carja slavers.
So about Olven.
Around here, everything's about Olven.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, All the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Olvend?
It's pig diddle, that's why.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvend has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Who's this Talon clean broker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Talon works for Ulvin?
Ulvin might think so, but Talon scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
Petra said Talon has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Katsotaan tämä vielä. Sitten lopetellaan.
Hey, Milda. Took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special group. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are all these people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Olvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they like my food. Ale.
Okey.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
for the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Tää vielä yksi vielä. Sivutehtävä. Käydään siellä katsomassa ja sitten lopetellaan. Tein tossa sitten videoiden välissä sitä yksi no niinku offlineissa noa. Sitten sivutehtävät. Tempi.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking.
Where are we? Ah! So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I'm with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red.
How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking,
yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower?
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
ba-boom.
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw us roll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I am on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise they break. But the real innovation, keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Okei. Eli lopetellaan tää video tähän ja menen suorittamaan nämä. Suoritan ja sitten mä suoritan nämä. Voin ehkä niin varmaan niin muutan konekaaron pelinkin pelata varmaan tuossa ja voitais vähän Erendin tästä olisi vähän laittaa noita taitopisteitä. Niitä tuli, oliko niitä 2 vai montako niitä nyt tuli? 5 kaiken kaikkiaan. Okei, jos laittaa pika-ansasta ja sanottiin hyökkö. Iske ensin viholliset lähitaisteluhyökkäyksellä varataaksesi keihäsi energialla. Sitten kun se on täysin varautunut, siirrä energiakohteeseesi napauttamalla R2. Okei, vaihda lopuksi jouseen ja ammu energiasaitoja kohdetta. Saat valtavasti vahinkoa. Okei, joo. Tässä tuosta Norasoturi, voimakas lähitaistelu, yhdistelmä, joka Norasotureen yleisessä käytössä, kätevä pienten koneiden kaatamiseen ja suurempien horjuttamiseen, eli R1, R1, R1 ja R2. Jeps. Torjunnan murtaja. Ja sen on se puolustus välittömästi ja jätäs hänet jatkohyökkäykselle alttiiksi R1, R1 ja R2. Tuo olisi kyllä hyvä opetella, mutta katsotaanpas mitäs täällä on pika-ansasta ja aseta ansoja kentälle nopeammin. Katua. Tää siitä. Mikäs tää on? Taitava keräilijä. Näppärä valmistaja. Juomia nopeammin. Joo. Keskittyminen. Tuo ilman muuta. Syvä keskittyminen ja sitten keskittymisen palautuminen. Tuo mä oon ottanut jo ainakin. Mutta täältä äänetön isku. Ilman muuta. Ja saatais yksi sitten vielä. Hiiviskelyrepäisy. Etätaistelu. Vastaisten puolustus. Tuo tuosta. Jokainen tuo alku noin. Joo. Elikkä. No. Tästä sitten seuraan kertaan. No niin paljon kuin että niin piukuttakaa ja kommentoikaa mitä piditte ja kommenteissa ei spoilata. Ja pitämättä puhetta Saasalla ja moi moi. Kiitos kun katsoitte. Moikka moi!